So we're rolling past mid-August super fast, actually. And I thought I'd take a few moments. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you map out these projects? What do you do? And I'm like, well, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of thinking, and it never stops, actually. So I thought today we'd kind of go over approaching projects and recognizing what goes on, no matter which project it is, whether it was this jellyfish aquarium here, or the 1680 Reef Aquarium here, or the filtration space behind it, the millwork, everything. It's always, conceptual at first, and then it rolls into writing it down, right? So we've got to write it down. And if you don't, you can wing it or fake it till you make it. But at the end of the day, that isn't how we get the projects that we get, nor is it what we do professionally. Is like a whole different thing than just winging it in. So you have to have plans. And the reason you have them is so that everybody's on the same exact page, right? You've got an owner or an owner's representative or an architect, designer, or a builder, and you've got Rad designing these really significant reef aquariums, big jellyfish aquariums, some freshwater displays as well. So I thought I'd take a moment and let everybody realize what it takes to do it. When I go back to these drawings, every one of them, here's one that we're working on right this minute. I cover the names up to protect the names of the clients. But yeah, this is a big aquarium. There's a plan view looking down. There's segment views of the different types of tanks that join all together to make this huge 54-foot long aquarium that gets set into millwork. We have millwork conceptuals at this point. We have spillways and joiner tanks that join this huge aquarium together. By the time it's done, it's going to be phenomenal. But without these drawings and without going through the whole aspect of creating drawings and getting clients to see it, it just goes into way too much interpretation. So here's another brand new one too. This is for the West Coast over in Naples. And here's just the beginning. It's a 320-gallon aquarium, but there's seating areas here. There's a bar area. There's a closet now that we've integrated into a water tank here for water changes, power, drainage on the floor, drainage underneath the aquarium. But there's this neat little hidden closet. And as projects go, these are some of the things that you have to do. There's the tank right there itself, the glass aquarium, all the dimensions and the sizes and all the sheets of what it takes to do it. There's cutouts on the overflows on both ends of the aquarium. Here's a structural stand right there that is stainless steel that'll get powder coated. It's got elevations, it's got dimensions, it's got widths, and the layers of building that it takes to do this, the layers of drawing. The ability to draft it that Joe has, that he taught himself in SolidWorks, is pretty unbelievable, actually, that he taught himself to do this. But, I can just redline it or draw on it in colors or in different things, but I can't go to the computer and do this. So again, it takes a real team to pull it together. Here's another closer up view of the millwork. There's a column here, there's a column there. Those are structural columns on either side of the aquarium. So you have to offset the overflow boxes. This is what we're doing on the West Coast. This particular one, there's a stand right there. It's a structural stand for this huge jellyfish aquarium that we're doing. I think it's about 1,400 gallons overall. And there's side views, 1,396 gallons, right? Here's the room right there. There's a conceptual of the aquarium. But these are super involved drawings. Just in front of me right now, there's 9 different projects, all simultaneously going at the same exact time. Some of these go back a couple years. This one here is the 1,008 gallon we did on the West Coast. This one here is this huge pond, saltwater outdoor pond. This is incredible. This is 38,000 gallons, right? There's the saltwater outdoor pond right here. And then here's our reef tank inside. This is 2,000 gallon bullnose reef aquarium in the house. Here's the line sets for the plumbing, all to remote temperature controlled filtration room. This project won't be completed until 2029, a solid 2.5 years from now for sure. This house will take that long to construct. Here's another one. Let me pull this one out real quick. Let me find the right drawings of it. Here's the structural reinforcing for that big long aquarium right there. This is also on the slab in this high rise. So that's carbon fiber reinforcing material that's epoxy to the slab. This is the floor template of the big, long, 54-foot segmented aquarium that we're in process of building. First aquarium, overhead bridge. Second aquarium, overhead bridge. Third aquarium, overhead bridge. Entry into one of the bedroom suites. And then this is the long aquarium that's all put together as one piece with some joiners. And the reason it's built like this is so it fits in the elevator. It's just unbelievable amount of thinking that goes into these projects to make them work. So you're always engaged, but the best way to be engaged is to write it down. You got to crystallize, you got to put it on paper. I think when you go about it and you recognize that the end all is a reef aquarium that's growing corals, that's thriving, or it's a jellyfish aquarium that's thriving and the jellyfish are growing. When you're conceptualizing and thinking about the project into what filtration is going to go, this aquarium has a 7-eye Deltec protein skimmer, black edition, which is super nice. That's been on this aquarium operating now 5.5 years, maybe 6 years now. And then here's another brand new one right here. 2 of these are going on the 6,000. It's a really high caliber Deltec protein skimmer. There's your drain going out and then your silencer, your really nice size collection cup, your distribution plate. And a key element, of course, is the Abyss motor on this unit. This is an Abyss A200 with a clear discharge. That way you can see the bubbles going through it. You got your control panel here. You got your manual for this unit. There's your Abyss warranty card right there. And getting high caliber equipment like this on a project is really important. That goes into the design of the sumps for this project. I got 2 of these skimmers sitting in the sump. That sump has a constant active water level that's about 9 or 10 inches. So that's where the skimmer body sits in. That's at a constant at all times. So it never fluctuates. Your adjustment really is here. And that's the beautiful thing about having all of this Deltec equipment here. We certainly sell it online through different entities. Top Shelf Aquatics sells it. Bulk Reef Supply sells a Deltec line, different sizes and styles. And for us, I always have them in stock. It makes it really easy when you're going back to all of the plans for all these big, massive projects that we're doing. What skimmer do you use? Well, heck, let's go take a look and see how many we've got.
We just got a new shipment in here from Deltec. We're gonna go 10 pallets. We're going to unpack it, check the inventory against the purchase order, the bill of lading, and then we're going to get this on the shelf.
Last week, the latest shipment came in of Deltec, and it's extensive. There's 6 of the 7 eyes up there. There's a full inventory of all of the Deltec. There's 3,000 eyes. There's fleece roller filters there. There's 6,000 eyes. There's all of the array of the 600 eye, the 2,000 eyes, the fleece roller filters, spares, the fluid ice filters, the PF series, the NF series, nitrate filters. There's the NFP series that's in there. There's the Calcster that's in there. More fleece filters, more 2,000 eyes, more 3,000 eyes up there. VF 8,000s, VF 5,000s, VF 10,000s. Yeah, that makes a big difference in planning these projects to get us to the point where it's up and running. And then we plug in some of the finest equipment made on the planet for filtration components, and you end up with, boom, a really successful reef aquarium. Long-term project. Every time we do one of these, it's a 25-year project minimum. You'll probably empty it out and clean it out. It could be 10 or 15 years. You might need to do it if it overgrows too much, but it's endless. When we're building a really significant aquarium like the one in the lobby, it's a lot of thinking, a lot of real comprehensive understanding and planning to get to the point that you now have delivered it, you've got it running, it has all the best filtration, all the best equipment, it's temperature stable, the electronics, the monitoring, everything is in check, the dosing systems, the feed systems, you name it, all of it is in place, the aquarium's running, and now you're at the position where you're ending up with something that's going to last, another 25 years of high quality coral reef and jellyfish aquarium displays that we're creating here down in South Florida area. And it's really an honor and a privilege to be building these tremendous aquariums for some really incredible clients. We just love to do it. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next aquarium build.